Just waiting to see if I'm connected. All right. Wait for a couple people to join. Hey, Sharon. I got my wine. Well, I see somebody else popped in. Hey, Chandel. Just wait for a few more people before I get going here. I'm excited to show you what this is. It should be good. You're right, Sharon. Sometimes we do. I'm really nervous because my teacher's watching me. All right. Where is everybody? Okay, hi Bev. Yes, we can have a wine crafting night, Chandel. Next time you're down here. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just get started and wait for everybody else to join us. So the first thing that I'm going to do, this is one that I've already created, and you can see how completely dry it is. It doesn't come off, you can rub it, and this is the beauty of this product. Now, I'm going to just take ordinary water, and I'm going to spritz it on there. And I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you should be able to see. And I'm just rubbing. Do you see how easy this is coming off? And I'm not using any pressure at all. I'm just rubbing it. And there you go. I'm just going to clean off my sponge. Got some clean water there. And there you go. Like nothing was ever on it. Now I'm going to use the microfiber side of our cloth and just give it a good dry. And that is it for that. I have a clean board. Perfectly clean. Not going to use this one tonight though, so I'm going to put it over here. And, oh sorry, I just got a message on there. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the tools. This is a microfiber cloth, and what we use this for is to get a little bit of the stickiness off of the transfer because they're quite sticky. If you're putting it on fabric, you wouldn't fuzz it. That's what we call it, fuzzing. But if you're putting it on any other surface, give it a fuzz a couple times. I'll show you how to do that. This is our squeegee. This is the mini. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sharon. fix it. Oh, okay. Well, this worked. So this is our squeegee. I'm just using a plain water bottle to clean off my surfaces. The transfers, I showed you the chalk paste yesterday and some of the transfers. I got water on my mat. So now we're going to decide. I want to make this one, but I can't decide on which surface I want to do. If I want to do this surface, which is a little bit smaller, or if I want to do this one. What do you guys think? Sharon's saying small. Anybody else? We'll go with the small one. All right. So we'll do that. Before I do this one, I want to show you a smaller project. It's just done on a chalk chip. You'll have to excuse the dog barking. And again, I'm just washing what I had previously chalked off. And then I'm going to dry it. And I actually want to do a hibiscus flower, because it's such a beautiful flower. Now these are silkscreen transfers. This is a B size, so it's an 8 by 11, and you get all these different transfers on one. And there's lines on here that guide you where to cut it, so it takes the guesswork out of everything. All right, so I've got my little transfer here. And when I take the transfer off, you just take it along the edge and it just peels up really nicely. So never take a transfer from the corner and pull this way, because it is a silk screen. It will stretch and it'll distort the transfer. Now I'm going to take the fuzzing cloth and I'm just going to fuzz it. And again, I'm going to pull from the middle and pull it up. And then again. Now it's ready to go on my chalk chip. And I'll just line it up on here. And then just give it a good rub, just to make sure that there's no air bubbles in there. Because if there's any air bubbles in the silk screen itself, that's when you're going to have bleeding in the silk screened image. Now for color, I think I'm going to go with the guava. No, yeah, I'm going to do guava. I just have to grab my tool. Now, when you first open the paste, it's going to be quite thick, and you just have to stir it. And it'll get nice and creamy. It'll be like a yogurt sour cream consistency. Give it a really good stir. If it's too thick, you can add distilled water to it. I wouldn't add regular water, because regular water has bacteria and that can cause mold in your chalk paste. So now I'm just going to take a little bit out, not very much, I probably got too much there, and put it on. And then I'm going to use the squeegee and I'm going to pull it down. Now there's a lot of excess there. I can put that right back in the container. So there is no waste. All right, so that's done. Now I'm just going to pull again like I did before. And I'm just going to pull straight up. Oh, I made a mess inside. That'll just come off with water. And there you go. There's the hibiscus. Super easy. Now once this is dried, and I'll use a blow dryer just on a cool setting to dry it. This might be a little bit noisy. So if I was layering, I could put another layer on as soon as it's dried. And that's it. There is a finished piece, completely dry. You want to change it out, wash it off. If you want to keep it permanent, you'd put a spray sealer on, like a matte finish sealer. So there's that. Now, I'm just going to move this out of the way. Now on to the bigger one. Take the covers off there. Oh, before I forget, when you're finished with the transfer, put it in a lukewarm bath right away, and it'll clean up really nicely. At the end, I'll show you how to clean them. But for now, we're just going to let it sit in the water bath. I'm just going to dry this off. Now for colors, the one that I'm doing is the We May Not Have It All Together, but Together We Have It All. I'm thinking maybe the guava, the teal, and the white. What do you guys think? No, Tasha, I haven't tried it on cake yet. This is not edible. That's funny. Hi, Marika. Hi, Amy. Okay, so again with this one, I just pulled it a little bit here. And because it's a larger transfer, I'm actually going to flip it upside down and pull it back that way. I also forgot to tell you, before you take the transfers off the backing sheets, write on the back what it is. This side here is really shiny, and that's the side that the transfer sheet needs to go back on. But if you forget and you put it on the paper side, you're going to have a really hard time getting it off. So write what it is on the back. Who else is here? All right, I think I caught up everybody. So I've got the large transfer. I'm going to put it down on the fuzzing towel and just give it a couple of really good presses, and then I'm pulling up from the middle and getting some good fuzz on here so it's not too sticky on the surface. All right. All right, get that out of the way. And now I'm going to position it on the board. And if it doesn't line up right, I think that looks pretty good. So again, I'm just giving it a really good rub, making sure that there's no air bubbles in here. All right, now colors. We'll go guava on the top, white in the middle, and then the teal on the bottom. What do you guys think? Hi, Haley. Hey, Ashley. Oh, Sharon says it's not edible, but it's non-toxic and gluten-free. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Sophia. All right. I think I'm going to go guava, white, teal. What do you think? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, I hope you guys can see, I'm just putting a little bit on the top here, and then I'm going to use the squeegee, and you're pushing into the silk screen of the transfer Just making sure that everything is in there. Now, because I'm going to do different colors on this, and this Chalkology paste dries quite fast, so you need to work a little bit quickly. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chalk and peel. So I've done the top part, and now I'm just pulling to where I just chalked. And now I'm just going to dry this really quickly. It doesn't take long at all. Oh my God, Ashley, you're so funny. She's parked in the Save-On parking lot so she could watch. All right. So that's done. Now I'm going to put that back down. I haven't disturbed any of the rest of the transfer. That's still all good. What did I say? White. No? Guava white teal, is that what I said? I'm just looking at my laptop over here so I can see comments. Somebody help me! Okay, I'm going to go guava white teal. Oh, you know what I might do? Ombre. With the guava and white, and then the white and the teal. I'm being a little bit ambitious here. All right. I'm going to get some guava again. And then I'm going to get some white. Don't ever put your spatula back in the paste because you'll contaminate the color. All right. Get some white. All right, did I get enough white? I might have. Next week I'm going to have more tools so I don't have to keep rinsing them in the tub. My tools didn't come in today. Okay, so now I'm going to just, again, I'm going across and wiping off the excess back into the tub. And I'm going to do the white. And now I can't put that in because it got contaminated. And this is going to be kind of an ombre. And I'm going to lift and peel again. And dry that section. Oh, that actually looks really good. Can you guys see that? I really like that. This is exciting! Okay, I'm going to put this back down again. And now I've got white going on here. And the white is going to go into teal. So I'll get a little bit more white on here. Get the excess off. Give it a wipe, and I'm going to add teal. Now a little paste goes a long way. So one of these containers is going to last forever. Okay, and the white, scrape that off. Add a little bit of white right here. And this time I'm just going to use my finger. Get it a little bit wet. And go across there. All right, give it another drag. Now, I just got a whole mess over here on my board, but that's okay because it washes off. I just won't put it back in my container. Okay, so this is going to go into the water bath. And we're going to clean that in a minute. I just want to clean my board off because I made such a mess of it. But look how easy it wipes off. And you can't even tell that I made a mess. How beautiful is that? You guys are excited, aren't you? I love it. All right, so let me just put the lids back on the paste because it will dry out. And if your paste is starting to get a little bit dry, just a couple of squirts of distilled water in the top without stirring it before you put the lid back on, and that'll help prolong the life of it. All right, that's done. Now I'm going to bring my water bath over. And I'm going to show you how to clean up. I love that. A little bit of a mess up in the together, but I can fix that. All right. So you have the water bath with your silkscreen transfers in it. Just going to wash off the squeegee. Where's the little guy here? All right. So the sponge, you just give it a good rub. Again, don't go corner to corner because the transfer will stretch. It's silkscreen. So back, or the front, then the back, and then a Clorox wipe. And then you just put it on a rack to dry. Once it's dry, put it back on the backing sheet, which I still have to write the names on. So that's that one. Get this one. This one's a little bit dirtier. I might do it in the tub. I don't know if you guys can see me. No, you can't. Okay, so I'm bringing it out, and I'm going to do the rest on here. Again, our little cleaning sponge. And I'm just going back and forth here. I'm not going corner to corner because I don't want to stretch this. Now the transfers, they say it's 8 to 12 uses per transfer. But if you're really careful with them and you take care of them, there's ladies, I've seen comments that they've used them 25 times. So that's not too shabby. And there's that one all clean. Put it with the sticky side up to dry. And the work surface is clean. And that's it. Now, if you're interested and you want to be a customer, you can join my VIP group. Type in the comments, me, and I'll add you to my VIP group where we'll have specials. If you're interested in becoming an independent designer and you want more information, type join and I'll send you some more information. Does anybody have any questions? I have to keep looking at my laptop because I'm using my phone and I can't see the comments. Okay, let's go back here. Looks like I've covered everything. Hey, Sophia. My granddaughter's watching. All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight. I'll probably do some more tomorrow and I'll post some pictures when I get the rest of my tools. I'll do another live. And if you have any questions, message me or comment in the live video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.